We now return to Etc., Etc., Etc. And here's your host, Nicole Jacinto.
Welcome back, folks. Okay, it is Wednesday, June 15, 2011. If that's not the date on your calendar is probably wrong. You're probably using the Julian calendar. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, the Gregorian calendar. Okay, let me introduce my guest for today, Mr. Vernie Atienza of the Philippine Retirement Authority. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, Nicole.
Okay, sir. You know, we have people who listen to us in California. Hello to you guys, by the way. It is about shortly after midnight there. That's already morning na rin for them. So, good morning. We have friends listening in New York. Good morning also to you. It's about 3 a.m. there. And we also have our expats who do listen here in the Philippines and our friends. So, we have a lot of Filipinos who are in touch with foreigners and who are interested in staying in the Philippines. And I guess, why don't I just go back to some basic questions and ask you, you are the General Manager of the Philippine Retirement Authority. Can you tell us a little bit more about what exactly the Philippine Retirement Authority does and when you were appointed as the General Manager?
Yeah, okay. I was appointed only last year, September 2010. As for the Philippine Retirement Authority, it is a government-owned and controlled corporation. It's GOCC. It's an attached agency of the Department of Tourism. It was established by Executive Order 1037. Its primary mandate is to attract foreign retirees to the Philippines and to make the Philippines, of course, in the process, make it a very globally competitive retirement destination.
Yeah, so it's a destination. That's why it's attached to the Department of Tourism, because is the logic here, is the thinking that it will bring in also money to the country and the economy?
Well, there's real logic in having it attached to the DOT, because one theory about retirees is that they are permanent tourists.
Yes, that's true.
As for the money that's supposed to come in, there are several types of money that we can talk of. One is the visa deposit, which the foreign retiree has to bring with him to get an SRRV. No?
An SRRV is a special, can you define it for us, sir?
It's a special non-immigrant visa.
Okay.
But it has its own charter it has its own legal basis under EO 1037.
Okay.
It gives the retiree the right to stay indefinitely in the Philippines and to have multiple entry privileges.
Okay.
Now, going back to the types of money involved.
Yes.
Aside from the visa deposit that the retiree brings in, he spends, no?
Yes, he spends here
in the Philippines, no? If he has a pension of, let's say, $2,000, $3,000, kahit na $1,000 a month.
Yes.
No? If he spends that money here, that's a big boost to the economy.
Yes, we're still making that money.
That's a lot.
That's 50,000.
If you have 1 million retirees, no, coming in or being around, you have around easily $20 billion, no, brought in as deposits pa lang. Yung gagastusin pa nila.
Yes, that's right. On healthcare or other
practically
things.
everything.
Everything, yeah.
Diba?
Because they're living here. That's the whole point.
Everything talaga.
And it's also nice because we're not asking them to invest in some business that they have to work on. They're just reaping the rewards they're just reaping the benefits or the rewards of their hard work all these years.
Parang kinita na nila eh. No? They've earned the money that they will be spending here. But on top of that, we also encourage them, no? Because many of them, they have investable funds naman. So we encourage them to if possible, no, but at minimal risk to them, no, if possible, to set up something so that they can employ
other Filipinos. Okay. Employ Filipinos, actually. So, does your organization also advise our foreigners or retirees on what to invest in? Are there groups that can register with you, or let's say businesses or funds?
Well, the kind of services that we give, no, we have we first and foremost we have them process their visa application.
Yes. Okay. The
Now,
SRRV.
Having done that, kunyari, ano na sila, they're already SRRV holders. No? there are many other services related to the government and related to the private sector that we can help them with. No, the services related to the government are handled through our RRSC, no?
Okay.
Resident Retiree Servicing Center. And the services that are rendered by the private sector are handled through our SWS contact center.
Okay. So you actually have divisions that really help them in a comprehensive manner settle in the Philippines, first even by getting the visa, making sure that things are in order, that they have the proper documents and papers to stay here, that
Yes,
they're
yes.
not in violation of any law.
Yes,
and then,
definitely.
Yes, and then
they're not terrorists. They don't have a contagious disease.
Exactly. So you're protecting the Filipino community by getting the right people, the right kind of people, and then you're also doing a service to the foreigners who will retire here by giving them, not only a great place to live in, because we all know that this is a great place to live and retire in, but also by helping them with services that have to do with the government and the private sector.
Yes, yes. We help both sides. No? We help the foreigners and we help the local community.
The local, yes, that's right. Because if they do invest in businesses and employer, even if they just go out and spend, you are helping the local community already.
Yes, definitely.
So it's a win-win relationship. Actually.
Yes, it's a win-win.
Okay.
And that's the kind of message we want to communicate to everybody. No, that these retirees are not here to
Take away anything
take
from
away
us.
anything.
Exactly.
They're not colonialists. They're here to spend the rest of their lives with us.
Yes.
No, and enjoy the Filipino lifestyle, the Filipino company. No, at the same time they bring in resources that we need.
Yes, resources that we need. So it really is a give and take, and it's win-win. Are there any other issues or concerns of the Philippine Retirement Authority or the PRA that you'd like to tackle under your management?
Well, a lot of work has to be done, no? Because although the mandate is very simple, no, enrollment of foreign retirees, it takes a lot of work, no. There are many components to that mandate, and first thing I've done is I've tried to bundle together under one unit all the services for existing retirees, no. So that's done through the resident retiree servicing center, as I mentioned earlier.
Yes.
And I've expanded the units within that center. Under my term, in the brief term I've been around, I've added the Office of Special Concerns.
Okay.
I've added the SWS Contact Center, where we're inaugurating that on Friday. On Friday. Also, we have this RTC. No, it's a recreation and therapy center, no.
That's very important.
Yeah, because well, we're supposed to have a corporate social responsibility project.
Yes.
That's a favorite
The
term
CRS,
nowadays. The
yeah.
CSR, you know what I mean. No? Now, instead of tackling anything that's remotely related to what we're doing, we decided that an RTC can qualify as a CSR. And then on top of that, the retirees, being foreigners, they kaya rin natin, Filipinos, if we were in foreign lands, no,
Yeah.
they would want to be socially integrated.
Yes.
No? So the RTC can be an opportunity for them to
meet other people.
To meet other Filipinos, diba? And then as for the recreation part, that is the recreation kasi does the preventive medicine part.
Yes, it does.
The cheapest way of preventing diseases is through recreation and exercise.
That's true. Actually, even if you just laugh, if you really laugh, it's a real laugh that comes out of your being amused or tickled or entertained. It adds minutes to your life. That's
Correct.
a proven thing. So if you're happy, you get sick a lot less.
Yeah.
And
if you laugh a lot, if you sing a lot, if you dance a lot, no, if you read, you use your mind, you
true.
play mahjong,
Yes.
you play bingo, you play gate ball,
You socialize with other people.
you interact with other people. You're preventing illnesses.
That's true.
No, and then those naman na tinamaan na, no, they will need some kind of assistance. We have the rehabilitation medicine side.
Yes.
No, so that's basic therapy lang naman. speech, physical, and occupational, and some behavioral therapy.
And then when they're entering, when you say behavioral therapy, you mean also like psychology, psychologists maybe talk to
Medyo
them?
ganun,
Yeah,
oo.
okay.
Oo.
Yeah.
But that's all within the RTC. That's not our main function eh.
Yes, yes.
It's just that that will be one component. That's one project that we're having, and we hope to have several RTCs all over the archipelago.
That is something you've added on. And actually, you know, all the things you've mentioned now in the short time that you've been serving since September of 2010, though the things that you have done actually entail a lot of work. No, it sounds simple when you say it, you say this, but it's a lot of work, and I'm really excited to see where this will go. Now, we're just gonna take a short break. When we get back, I want to ask you a little bit more, to expound a little bit more on why, you know, why would people consider the Philippines as the best retirement destination in all of Southeast Asia? Maybe we can go into that just a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be happy to discuss
Okay,
that.
all right. So we're gonna take a short break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned to what's the name of my show? I'm just kidding, etc., etc., etc. Right here on Dzrj810am, the voice of the Philippines.